Howdy, everyone.
Hi, guys. Guess what day is today?
What is it? It's finally the day we're doing Led Zeppelin
Yep.
3. And I've been saying it for like the last 7 videos. The
Yep.
next will be Led Zeppelin 3.
He just humiliated me in a quiz, but I'm okay with it.
Oh, yeah. I quizzed her on some classic rock things. You got to check those out if you haven't seen them. It's funny. Her answers are hilarious. She's a good sport. You're a good sport, huh?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're finally doing Immigrant Song. I've been looking forward to this for a while. We got sidetracked doing the Royal Albert Hall concerts.
It was a good sidetrack, though. That's like one of those road trips that you don't plan, and they were just like, whoa, and you find a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
To me, I mean.
And I got a couple of special things planned, all
Oh.
related to Immigrant Song.
Oh.
You know me.
I do.
I like to find little extras.
Don't. Yeah.
It's a short song. We can't fill a video just reacting to Immigrant Song. So
Oh.
we're going to
Wait, short compared to them or actually short?
both.
Oh.
It's one of their
Really?
shortest songs.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like one of their longer ones.
No. It was a short one.
I might mistake this song for something else in my head.
You'll know it when you hear it.
Yes.
You'll definitely know it when you hear it. She
Yes.
didn't recognize the title, but I'm like, you're going to know it when you hear it. It was in School of Rock, if you've ever seen that movie.
Nope.
We're going to look at something that Jack Black did.
I
Led
really
Zeppelin
don't.
is notorious for not letting people very often use their stuff. He really wanted to use the Immigrant Song in School of Rock movie, so he did a little pitch to them. He made a little video to convince them to do it. So we're going to watch that later too. And then we're going to listen to a cover song by Ann Wilson. Do you know who Ann Wilson is?
Possibly.
She's in
but
Heart.
She rocked bangs like nobody's business.
And at the very end, I got it's not long, but there's a funny little surprise, like humorous thing at the end too. So it's going to be a good time today. All right, if you haven't joined us before, one of the things we do is we listen to albums the way they were intended. Led Zeppelin is an album band. They would come out with an album. They didn't release a lot of singles. They didn't want to release any singles. So we're just listening to the albums. We're not looking at the words unless the album provided the words. And this album did not provide the words, so we won't be looking at the words. And we won't be looking at anything but the album art while we listen to these songs.
Right.
So let's talk about Led Zeppelin 3 before we get into Immigrant Song.
Cool.
It was they call it the acoustic album.
Oh.
It's really a tale of two sides, in my opinion. Side one is more their sort of standard kind of stuff, the bluesy, hard rocking stuff, with maybe one song that's not. But the second side is pretty much acoustic. So it's a totally different feel.
Cool.
Check out the album art, though, if you've never seen it before. See,
That's fine.
look, it has a little spinny wheel. You see
Oh,
that?
okay.
See the little spinny wheel? So this is the cover.
Well, this is my favorite cover so far because the last
Yeah,
one
this
was...
is fun. This is a fun cover. Everybody liked this cover.
Mm.
So you had the spinny wheel, and then this is just the inside when you open it up. That's the inside, and that's the back.
Mm-hmm.
The back is just the picture of them. So you like this one?
I do.
Okay, yeah. How could you not like that?
But it's,
That's fun.
This is
That's fun.
paper crafty kind of stuff.
And I like having it behind us. It's going to be
Stickers.
spinning like this. It's spinning like this behind us.
Yay.
You can't see it right now, but they can. And I can see it in my head. No, I can see it. This is what it's going to look like.
Well, it is the third, right? So...
And
like,
you can
aren't
see
you,
there's
hit your
you
stride
see how the
around
album,
third?
the band members come
Yeah.
flying by? That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Good job, them.
Yeah.
So, okay, in their career timeline, would you say that they are well known on a very world stage, or is
Yes,
it still
because-
just like building up?
No,
Ramping up
no,
kind of
they're
stuff.
pretty well known at this point
Okay.
because of Led Zeppelin 2 was pretty big.
Mm.
So this album was kind of controversial in a way because they didn't want to do the same old thing every time. So they
Right.
made a different album, and some critics didn't like it. You know?
Fully on them.
But most people,
It's easy to be a critic.
but coming after Led Zeppelin 2, I can see why people wanted more of the same. And there is some of the same in here. Certainly Immigrant Song is more of the same, but there's other stuff on this album that's totally different. All right, so Immigrant Song. They were against doing singles, but this was issued as a single. I believe the B-side was Hey, Hey, What Can I Do, if you ever heard of that song. you don't really know what it's going to sound like as far as you're thinking.
No, there's a multitude of songs floating through my head right at this moment.
All right.
Who knows which one of them?
Well, everybody watch the sign of recognition as soon as it starts. Immigrant Song, everyone. Here it comes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
See?
This is one of the best songs. Like, get pumped song.
It definitely leaves you wanting more because it's so short.
Right. What a fun way to open something, though.
I know. But see, when you listen to an
You should've
entire
opened
album,
everything that way,
you're
like
not.
a
It's
can of
okay
beans,
because you got more coming.
box of crackers,
So if you were listening to the whole
Christmas
album,
gift.
that's a great opening, of course.
Jack in the
But
Box.
the problem is if you're just listening to it on the radio, it's like, oh, it's over already. It's only a couple minutes long. The bass sound was great.
I didn't get that.
I love. So when it first starts, and I could play it again, like the beginning if you want. It's just the guitar, no, 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 no. But then when he starts singing, the bass comes in. Here, let's listen to that real fast. And there's this weird count in too. Do you hear that? In the very beginning, there's like something counting, and then it starts.
Yeah, briefly.
So there's no bass right now. It's just the guitar and the drums. And here comes the bass. Now it's there. Now the bass is doing it too. So the bass just comes in and makes it more. It builds.
I enjoy just watching you. That's fun.
And the Hammer of the Gods, that's used. That's like a catchphrase for Led Zeppelin after this. There's like a biography. Somebody wrote a biography. They called it Hammer of the Gods. Just before the boss, did you hear when the bass is like, it does like an arpeggio? It's like do 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 do.
Just listen to him sing for the most part.
Here it comes.
No, I'm
The bass. Listen to the
do it
bass.
again.
It's still doing it.
Oh. Okay.
It does like an arpeggio. Do 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 do. It's a
How
it's a
many
coolly
times
structured
have you
song.
listened to this song? To be able to
I was listening
listen to everything.
Look, when I listen to these songs, especially
Yeah.
like a big one like that, I'm trying to hear everything. That's my whole goal to
Just
this.
trying to hear the
You
lyrics,
listen
yeah.
to the lyrics, I'm listening to everything else.
I just want the story.
I'm trying to get more of an appreciation for it than the millions of times I heard it on the radio and just went, but I wasn't paying attention. Right? Because if you're too busy screaming that, right? If you're driving down the road screaming that, you can't hear what else is going on.
True that.
Okay. So you get me.
Yeah.
You feel me. You feel me?
I feel you.
All right. And it starts out,
So
we
play
come from
that
the
in
land of the ice and
right
snow.
Yeah.
I heard that they had gone to Iceland, and they wrote
Oh,
this
neat.
after a trip to Iceland.
Oh, neat.
So this
Okay.
truly, he was
Feeling
tapping
it.
into
Totally,
that.
Yeah.
Let's look at a live version of it, since it's so short. This performance is on, I believe it's on How the West Was Won. It's from the LA, but the video isn't the performance. The video is a mishmash of a performance that they did in Sydney, Australia. So the video doesn't technically match the audio.
Okay.
Because the audio, there was no video for the audio we have. But the audio, I believe it's the performance that's on How the West Was Won. So you're hearing LA, but you're seeing Sydney. This is how they would open the concert, I think, back then. It's 1972.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Oof. That is high. Okay. Oh, we get a solo.
Fun times.
I don't know what that was.
The same concert, different.
There aren't a lot of recordings of that live. I don't even know if they later in their careers were even doing that song in concert, which is crazy because that's a great way to open the concert. But by mid-70s, they probably weren't even doing that song in concert anymore.
Weird.
They had such a plethora.
Yeah,
I'm using that word
right.
again. Of great songs. They didn't have to. They could do whatever they wanted. Or they could mishmash them. Like they would play a riff from one song to lead into another song.
Mhm.
I've seen them do that.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense to get as much
Yeah.
in there as
I'm looking
possible.
forward to all the live stuff we're going to be seeing down the road. So let me show you the School of Rock scene. See the
I
scene
kind of
first.
want to see the pitch first. It's sort of,
Okay.
We'll
see the pitch first.
Entice me, Jack Black.
I think this was on the DVD extras.
What you're about to see is me begging Led Zeppelin to use their song in the movie. The song that we wanted to use was the Immigrant Song, and we really wanted it bad, and we were afraid they weren't going to let us use it because they have a history of not letting people use their songs. So this was Richard Linklater's idea. Hey, Jack, beg them. And I said, all right, I'll try. Enjoy.
Hey, Robert Plant.
So
Jimmy Page.
They were filming another scene, obviously.
John Paul Jones.
From the movie.
The gods of rock. And the greatest rock band of all time. We need your song, man. We need the Immigrant Song. This is a movie about rock. And without that song, this movie will crumble into smithereens. Oh no, the movies kick ass. But dude, your song would be the hard rockin' cherry on the top of the mountain. Please. One time. I just want you one time to repeat after me. Lords of Rock, Led Zeppelin! Grace us with your mighty love!
Oh no!
He ruined it there. It was going well.
It's okay, man. You don't have to hit that octave.
No, he can't.
You don't have to. But good for you.
I think that's the end of the movie where they're performing in the big show.
And here's the thing. It may seem corny, but it worked. We got the song.
Corny works.
And the moral of the story is, don't be too proud to beg.
Right.
If it's something you really need, you might have to get on your knees. With 1,000 people behind you screaming. It's a good technique. Because if there's 1,000 angry, screaming people behind you, it drives the point home a little bit.
This is what they used it for? Okay, that's kind of funny. Watch the road.
Summer, you get an A plus and 50 gold stars!
I didn't do it for the grade.
Give me some of that.
Sorry, it freaked me out there. You got a van full
I think
of
that's
kids.
that's
Let me just take my eyes off the road.
Look, that's a cute movie. I like that movie. It's one of those movies that are cute and silly, and you're kind of embarrassed to like it, but you know, it's cute. All right, let me just check on this Ann Wilson cover song. We don't have to listen to the whole thing. 2007. This was an Ann Wilson, I guess not with Heart. It was just a solo album.
Bangs.
Now she sang.
Rockin' that French.
Heart sang at their induction ceremony, to the Hall of Fame or the Kennedy Center, one of those things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think they might have done Stairway to Heaven. I can't remember. So I'm curious to see if this is trying to sound like Zeppelin, or is this going to be like an interpretation, something totally different?
Tonight you better stop. Rebuild
It's
all
different.
your ruin. Peace and love will win the day in spite of all your losing.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Doesn't have the same kind of
No,
punch.
of course not.
The ice and snow from the midnight sun where the hot springs glow.
She has the right voice for it.
Hammer of the gods.
No, she has
Now
a
I can hear all the words.
Drive our ships to new land.
Wow, that sounds a lot like him.
Sing and cry. Valhalla, I am coming.
It's a very psychedelic rendition, though.
Always sweet with thrusting all. My only goal will be the Western Shore.
No.
It's very strange. But she has the voice to sing that song. It's just a very weird
Land of the ice and snow
arrangement.
from the midnight sun where the hot springs glow.
Interesting.
How soft you feel so
Hey, at least she's just not doing a straight cover.
can whisper tales of gore, of how we calmed the tides of war. We are your overlord.
It's the instrumental in the background that's just... It's like stabbing somebody with a butter knife.
Sweet with threshing out. Our only goal will be the Western Shore.
Oh! Stop it! Stop.
I just... I got this pegged.
We come from the land of the ice and snow.
That was the Immigrant Song. That was Immigrant Song meets Tomorrow Never Knows by the Beatles. Am I right, people, if you know that song?
Mama no like.
You don't have to like it.
I know.
It's just... That's up there.
I love her voice.
Look,
I
that's
totally
up
love
there
her voice, but
with... I don't know if the word bizarre or unique or whatever. The Tina Turner version of Whole Lotta Love versus Ann Wilson's version of Immigrant Song. That's a tough one. Which one is weirder?
No,
I think Tina's was
great.
better.
Yeah.
Tina's was better. Hers was weirder, though. Ann Wilson's
Because
was
it
weird.
doesn't fit the vibe in my estimate.
Have you ever heard of the Gong Show?
No.
Okay, well, the Gong Show was a game show from the 70s, I guess. It was a talent show, basically. And at the end, people would get a score from the 3 celebrity judges, and the winner would go on to the next round. But any of the judges could just gong them if they were so bad.
Oh, okay.
You just hit the gong and they're out.
So
You know,
it's the 3
Yeah.
strikes you're out.
yeah, not even 3 strikes. Any of the 3
Any
could
of
just
them.
hit the gong and you're done. Just watch this. This is from the Gong Show. I don't know what year. I'm gonna say probably mid to late 70s. But just check this out. This is bizarre.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes a band from far away.
What are they test gas? Oh no.
Isn't that hilarious? Oh my god, this one guy has a double neck guitar. That's funny.
I'm
See the double neck guitar there?
confused.
They had
What
silly...
are they supposed to be?
This show had weird acts.
That's a bad 3rd grader's costume party.
Well, I want to see if they get gonged.
It's funny, but
It's pretty funny. This show had weird stuff like this on it.
like
So,
aliens?
but this was par for the course for this show. People did weird stuff.
I wonder how that guy's head's staying on.
Probably
That's
holding
got to be like, strapped down. I love that he can move it though.
Well, they're not getting gonged. Oops, she's got the thing in her hand. Are they gonna make it? They made it! Let's see what they get. I love how he has a double neck guitar though. That is hilarious.
Oh, way to go. Way to go. Come down here, old band from far away. Pat.
Okay, from far away. They are
Band from
aliens.
far away,
All
they
right,
were called,
like
yeah.
Martians. Got it. My tongue is chocolate.
Oh, Pat. Whoa, Pat.
I look at the size of their heads and it reminds me I have to send my alimony check in. I gave him a 10.
Wow, 10. I don't know who that guy is, but I think he was on a lot of game shows.
Jay.
I just want to go on the road with them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure who she was either, but she's on a lot of game shows probably.
30 points. Yahoo.
So they got a perfect score.
All right.
So that's our show. That's our Immigrant Song show, and that's the kickoff to Led Zeppelin III. And we'll be doing the entire album because that is the theme of our channel. So I want to thank you all for joining us. Oh, I want to mention we have Patreon now. I'm very excited. Link in the description.
For all the stuff we can't post.
Yes, we're posting extra videos for our patrons, stuff we can't put on YouTube. There's already a couple of Led Zeppelin things on there. The one I'm excited about is we couldn't publish our reaction to the Royal Albert Hall version of How Many More Times. That was awesome. That was awesome. And we really liked it. And I was really annoyed when I couldn't post it. But now this is what we're going to do. So we're going to be posting additional videos on there that we can't do on YouTube. And maybe even some enhanced versions of ones we have on YouTube that we had to edit, or we had to snip it, or we had to fade it. There's not going to be any restrictions on these. So that's good. And there's other perks as well. So check it out. I'm very excited. And please support us because we can't monetize these videos, obviously.
It's pure love.
We need
pure love, community
pure
enjoyment.
Community support. Thank you so much. And please subscribe because we still need subscribers. We're still a growing. What are we, a toddler? Or are we an infant? We're not an infant.
Baby company.
We're a toddler. We're a toddler channel. We're potty trained now.
We're potty trained. I'm going to go watch Thor now.
That's some weird analogy I just did. We had a great time. Thank you for sharing it with us. Bye, guys. No, I wasn't going to say that.
But I'm going to keep doing that just all today. It's just in my head now.